I think they're finally used to it at our place.
Wolverine cosplay. I'm Batman.
Thank you very much. You scared the crap out of me.
All right, we are out on another adventure, scouting for our Alliance of Honor film yet again. There's Shan Chan in her Lara Croft outfit. We are out at Lemolo Falls right now. L-E-M-O-L-O, Lemolo Falls. This is not going to be used for the film because the trail down here is way too narrow, steep, and long for most of our actors to want. But I'm going to film some of this anyway because it's absolutely spectacular down here. We hiked from up there. That's where the car is parked. And we started the day off with a flat tire, so not off to the greatest start. But sure is beautiful down here. Stay tuned for more awesome footage. And there she blows, folks. Look at that. Kind of sad we can't use this in the film. This is absolutely beautiful. And it looks like we can get a little bit closer for an even better view. Stay tuned for more.
Well, it's not that, it's just the pointy.
Wow. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we're about at the end of the trail here. Look at this view. And the river just keeps on going. Up that way. Wow. Pretty amazing. We're on our way now to Warm Springs Falls. It's just a little ways further up the road from Lemolo Falls. Sadly, this is a perfect area for the orc ambush, but I'm going to try and find something that's a little bit closer to the house. We will be touring Moore Park tomorrow, and hopefully I can find a location there. So yeah, this one's probably going to be just for funsies, depending on how the
died on the last one.
Yep, and that's why I didn't bother filming that. Hold, hold, hold. Keep walking, keep walking. There we go.
Bug bite?
This will be the thumbnail for the video right here.
Nice.
It's really too bad I don't have my own camera. I could film this.
Film my butt while I'm filming Shannon's butt.
Yeah, a lot behind your wife. 6 feet.
That's from Inception right there.
Okay, so this is the falls. Very, very short hike. And you've got this rail here for the viewpoint. Sadly, that's all there is. You're not able to get any closer than this. So once again, not really any way to film here.
I want to go down there.
Yeah, I want to go down there too.
Well, why do you have a good time?
Look at that. It's really, really cool.
You want to rappel down with me?
Yeah, we could probably make it. All right, on to the next one. Okay, so another adventures in scouting for our film Alliance of Honor. We are on our way to the Umpqua Hot Springs, and we've already made a pretty sound decision that we will not be filming here.
No, we will. Oh, be careful. We will.
This is a very, very steep incline. We're talking 45, 50 degrees straight down. It's only 0.8 miles to the top. And there are a ton of people around here. The parking lot was completely full. We actually had to park on the side of the road. So yeah, even if it is a pretty spot and we can film here, there's going to be people all over the place.
Wear your flip-flops.
There's the hill we're going up there. And here's the incline.
So Tom, get ready. You're going to be going up here.
Uh-huh. I don't think Tom could make it up here with a ski lift. So yeah, we will just go to the top and see how pretty it is, and I'll put that in the video, but yeah, not gonna film here. Okay, so here we are at the hot springs. It was a very short hike, 0.8 miles, and it was pretty much straight up. You can see how far down it is down there. But yeah, pretty cool area. But yeah, there's no way in hell we're shooting any of the movie here. So what you see is what you get. I mean, even if there weren't a whole gob of people around, I mean, what are we going to do? Have a fight scene here where somebody slips and falls and goes over the side? No, thanks. So yeah, we will head out to the next location. But yeah, pretty cool area. Okay, so we're still at the hot springs. I just wanted to get a quick shot of over the side here. And there's a whole bunch more little pools that kind of go down over here along the side. And all the colorations also look really cool. It's a lot like something you see in Yellowstone, like this one right here. You see all those pretty discolorations in there. And then this one over here also has that, which is really cool looking. Really pretty. But yeah, we're not shooting the film in here. No way in hell. We got this in here too. Really pretty. So yeah, pretty cool area. Nice short hike. Not filming the movie here. So one more thing at the falls real quick. We've got this pretty bridge. There's the parking lot right there in front of us. Graffiti all over the place, as you can see here. But yeah, really pretty in here. Really nice view on this side. Really nice view on this side. And for those that aren't interested in the hot springs and are just interested in some nice cool water, you can just climb down there right by the bridge here and enjoy the river. Really nice area. Alright, so this is going to be National Creek Falls. This one's actually a little bit closer to the house than some of the others, and a very, very short hike. So if we can find something that we can film down here, this would be a good spot. Not really seeing anything here though. There's no place for our heroes to walk by this section. But we haven't made it to the bottom yet. So just even a shot right here though of our heroes walking along the creek would be cool looking. So we will see what we can get. So we deviated from the trail a little bit. We're still at National Creek Falls. And if you get a little gutsy, you can look directly over the side of it from this angle, which is pretty freaking cool. Still not really anything we can use for the film, although that's a great shot right there. But we'll see what happens when we get to the bottom. So we're just about to the bottom of National Creek Falls. I'm not sure how far this trail goes down here. It is less than a mile both ways though, so for those of you that are worried about that. Got this really cool area in here that'd be really fun to shoot. And up here, we've got this shot that goes up here. I thought it might be really cool to get maybe either Freya or Gorm on the top of that, kind of looking out this way, while our other heroes come down this trail. We need to get back a little bit further here. Yeah, a shot that looks like that maybe. That'd be a great shot right there. And then of course all this in here, we could utilize this as well. So this one is looking pretty promising, and as I said, this one is closer than the others. And then we should see the falls right around the corner here. Wow. Look at that. Boy, that is pretty. Now we've got all these rocks on the side here. And I could film down here where Shan-Chan is standing, or we could use the drone. There's actually plenty of room right here to fly the drone, if it'll fly. There's not a whole lot of cell phone reception down here, so it may or may not fly. But if we could get our heroes like hanging out on this rock here or something like that, with those falls in the background, pretty cool. I'm gonna see what other kind of shots I can find. Alright, so I'm probably going to get a lot of water in the lens here, but I'm going to try and get this anyway. Look at that. Wow, what a shot. And there goes the water. Got it for a minute. Okay, so I was able to get across the river using a combination of all these logs. If we're going to have a camera person do this, they'd probably want to wear shorts and some water socks or something like that in case they fall in. Or just wade across. It's actually, you know, shallow enough here that you could probably just wade across. Anyway, this is the money shot right here. From this angle, because then that thing's not in the way. So if we could like back that up a little bit and just have our heroes walking along that path right there. Or maybe from this angle right here. There we go. We put it in the corner and then we'll put our heroes right there. That's a money shot right there. I think we might have to film here. Yeah, we can get quite a few shots from this place, and like I said, this place is a little closer. Not sure if there's anything further downstream or not, but obviously this is the place that we want to be. So, if I find anything else, I'll add it on to the end of the video here, but I think this is probably going to be it. But man, what a great view. So we are at Deadline Falls currently. This is towards the end of Highway 38. On our adventure today. Really pretty out here. This river has run along the highway for quite some time, but there doesn't seem to be any way to cross it, and the way down, as you can see here, is very steep. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to use this for the film. It's pretty, but we've got no way of getting across, and I don't really have any way of filming it because we can't get our actors near enough to it. So we got a ways to go down here, so let's just kind of see what we got. A little bit more footage of the Deadline Falls. Just going to head down the road here and see what we can see. Alright, so that's the highway up there. There is a way to crawl down these rocks right here, kind of this way, and then that takes you out to this. Which is awesome looking. But in order to film down here, I'm going to need to find a good camera point. I'd love to get something maybe on the top of the rock here or something. But we'll see what I can find here. Okay, so if we were going to film here, this is a pretty cool spot. We could have our heroes climbing over the rocks and stuff over here and get the falls on the right-hand side. Honestly, this is probably going to be the only spot where we'd be able to get a shot for this. And as you can see here, it's kind of treacherous terrain. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys whether you want to shoot out here or not. I mean, it is right by the highway. Shan and I climbed down here in just a few minutes. So, I mean, we can come down here and get a quick shot if that's what the team wants to do. Otherwise, we'll move on. But I will leave that up to you guys. Again, this is Deadline Falls. On the other side here, it goes all the way down that way, and it looks like there's another way to get out there over there. Although, I mean, obviously this is going to be the better shot for our film. So, it's going to be this or nothing. Leave it up to you guys. Well, while I was looking around, we saw some fish jump in the fall here. Let's see if I can get a couple of those on film. Now that I'm filming, they're probably going to stop doing it, naturally. But we'll see if I can get a little something here. Yep, of course, when I get the camera out, they stop doing it. Isn't that the way it always works? Oh, there's one. Hope I got that one on the right-hand side near the rock over there. Maybe we can make an ambient film for the channel and just loop this over and over again since nothing else is happening. Alright, I give up. Okay, so we're heading back towards Susan Creek Falls. This is between Susan Creek and Deadline Falls. And Shan noticed this super cool bridge. So we stopped to check it out real quick. But boy, oh boy, look at that view. Down the other way. Look at that. I don't know why everybody talks about Crater Lake all the time when there's this stuff. It's like nobody sees this stuff. This is not a tourist attraction at all. It's amazing what you can find when you do a little poking around. That's what adventure is all about. I'm not going to be able to shoot any of the movie here. This bridge is too modern looking. But still, pretty awesome. Okay, so here we are at Susan Falls. It's a hair over a mile hike to get here.
Didn't feel like it.
Yeah, it felt like it went pretty quick.
It was all really
But
flat.
you've also got to go back. But it is a very easy hike and a really pretty fall. Unfortunately, there's not really anything that we can film for the movie out here. It just kind of empties out down here. We're going to see if maybe there's a way we can get around and shoot something, but with all the other cool locations we've seen so far that we can film very easily at, this one's probably not going to make the list. Anyway, Susan Falls. Alright, another view of Susan Falls. Here we are towards the bottom. As you can see, it's pretty easy to get across using the rocks here. That gentleman just did it. That's probably where the best view is at. But yeah, really pretty looking. So we're on our way to Fall Creek Falls. The most original name ever. But this is kind of a cool area just along the path here. Might be worth our while to get a photo of our heroes walking through here. But we'll see what's at the top. This one is 1 mile round trip, so pretty short. But we'll see what it has to offer. Okay, so still at Fall Creek Falls. The rock formations here look really cool. I think this would look really good on camera. And I'm guessing the fall is somewhere up there. Because that's where the sound of rushing water is coming from. But this is the area that I just filmed down here. I mean, this is literally right by the road, so this would be super easy to shoot. We got this here, which looks like a really cool formation with a really skinny. I mean, this could be like the entrance to Skyrus's lair or something. This could be filmed somewhere else later. But yeah, a lot of cool locations here so far, and we just got here, so this one's looking pretty promising. Just kind of see what's through here. This looks cool. I mean, look at that. I mean, just that on camera right there by itself looks pretty awesome. It is a little skinny in here. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so this is Fall Creek Falls. I don't think we're too likely to use this for the film. There's a viewpoint up there that we're still going to hike to. This trail is about a mile. It's very rocky, it's very steep, and there's not really anywhere to film up here other than this little island. But pretty cool spot for a Lara Croft photo shoot. But yeah, not going to use this for the film. If I had my way, we'll get that part that's right by the road there that I filmed earlier and move on to the next spot. But that being said, it's mighty pretty up here. So we're down here at the base of Fall Creek Falls. And the family down here took the only picture we got of the day that has both of us in it, Nathan Drake and Lara Croft. I'll post that at the end of this video. But yeah, Shan and I want to come back here for a photo shoot of some kind. She could wear a mermaid tail or do some Lara Croft photos in the water or some kind of hot babe bikini shoot or whatever. So we will definitely be back to this location. Just can't use it for the film. Okay, so Shan and I hiked to the top. It keeps going. The path goes up that way, but I don't know if it's going to go like back up over here to the top of the waterfall or what. But we're not really interested in hiking any higher. I think this is going to be the best view that we get. So this isn't even the same fall as before. You can see that it just kind of pours into a little pool down there and then goes over the side.
And that's the waterfall.
And
we
down
saw.
there is where we were before. So yeah, cute little waterfall. We're definitely coming back here for a photo shoot, but not for the movie. So this will conclude, well, I wouldn't say not for the movie. We're just not going to come to the waterfall for the movie. If I had my way, we'd shoot at the spot that I filmed earlier near the road, and that's going to be it. But the hike up here was a little rough and a little treacherous. I don't want to drag the entire film crew up here for this when we can get something that looks just as cool as this one right near the road.
Well, I mean, the one down there would be cool because we could actually, you know, have people at the water and stuff like that.
I just don't see how that's going to work for the film, though.
I get it.
Anyway, on to the next spot. Okay, so we're here at Steamboat Falls. This area looks pretty freaking cool, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to get down there or not. What?
Stay away from that. That's poison oak.
Oh, the red leaves?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay.
I was just leaning against that. Dang it. There's a sign over there warning poison oak. I'm showing a picture of it.
Anyway, if we can get down there and shoot some of this, that would be freaking amazing. Just to do like a panning shot of our heroes walking across this area, that'd be awesome. But we'll see if we can get down there. I have my doubts.
Touch my arm against that.
But stay tuned. All right, so I was able to get down here. I'm gonna say that this one is a must film at because this is a really, really cool location. The way the rocks are shaped and everything, this is super cool. So the good news is we can get to everything in here. And behind me, we've got all this. We can get to the spot that Shan Shan is walking at. We can get to all this. Sadly, we cannot get to this back section without wading through water. That fella's got a swimsuit on, which is how he got over there. But our actors are not going to be able to get to this back section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as the backdrop. So we're probably going to get multiple shots here. I'm probably going to have our actors walking through this section. And probably the best spot to film that is going to be from over there and film this way. And then I'll have our actors walk through this section with that as the backdrop. So I'm going to get to the location that I want to film all this, and then I'll just kind of show you what I have in mind.
That's like, you know, we all took our stuff off and waded to our knees. That's not that deep right across there.
That's a lot of extra work, though, to make that happen.
And if one person slips on the slippery rocks, there goes their whole outfit.
Yep. Or if Robert drops his shield and it gets carried away in the current or something, yeah, I don't want to mess with that. So, but I've got ways to make this work, so stand by. Okay, so from this angle, we can film right here, and our heroes go down here. And then I can have them travel again here. We can actually do this in multiple shots. And then here, with an incredible backdrop. And I mean, this is set up in such a way that I could even fly the drone through here and get some really bitchin' drone shots too. So there's all sorts of things we can do in this area. I mean, heck, we could make a day of it. If I get the drone out and get a whole bunch of sweeping 360s and all sorts of different static shots and everything. So yeah, from this vantage point right here, we could probably film pretty much the whole thing. And just do multiple takes, multiple shots, multiple angles, multiple locations. And then we could fly the drone overhead also from multiple angles. The road is up there, but you can't really tell that unless cars are coming by. And the closest campground is right there, which also wouldn't be in the shot. So yeah, just all of this. So yeah, that's incredible. I want to use this location for sure. This is Steamboat Falls, by the way.